obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. For the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Mozgov, and J.R. Smith's subbed in for Thompson. The Warriors also with a sub. Lee's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Spates kicks the lead. Another shot. LeBron drives in. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely, those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy.
And we're through 2 here and a good one. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. 3rd quarter starting here now. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Curry kicks to Thompson for the lead. Outside, Green. Barnes dishes to Green. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Green's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Draymond Green was the 35th pick back in 2012, and he's made an impact thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit, too. He helps you win in a lot of ways.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Warriors and checking out Golden State. They're tied right now. Here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
So he gets them both.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
The drive by James. That is good. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter. Irving against Curry. Jacks up a 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook. He still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game.
That's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Stephen Curry, arguably the league's best perimeter shooter. Curry said, "I love everything about shooting, but mostly that perfect form when your body is in rhythm from the time you plant your feet to the time you release the ball. Everything is smooth and calm. It moves through you like a wave. It's a beautiful thing." Kevin, no doubt.
It is indeed. Thanks, Doris. Curry passes to Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And 11 points for Barnes.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Knocked away. And stolen by Barnes. Rips down the breakaway slam. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Nobody near Barnes. Misses the wing jam.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, and great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Thompson from long range. And yes, sir, that one drops. Thompson's got 8.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Irving drives in. Another miss by Irving. Here's Thompson. He's got 8. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And so he makes both from the line.
Oh my God, I just got that.
5 seconds left in the third.
Oh my God, I just got that.
That's a 2 from Smith. Warriors leading by 6. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Iguodala and Lee at the forwards. Barbosa is out there with Livingston. And it's Spates in the center position. Out to the right wing. Livingston. Will not go. This is off the front iron. It's tipped. Iguodala with the steal. Stolen by Thompson. And they're pushing it up. Tries again. Pass to Irving. Shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be just the second of 7 away from home.
Yeah, some good matchups. And I'll tell you, that Pacers game definitely has caught my eye.
Iguodala against Shumpert. Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Three-pointer. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. And now an 11-point Warrior lead. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Love check in for Cleveland. James comes in for J.R. Smith. Then for the Warriors, Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Here's Curry with the three. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for David Lee. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Irving for three. There's Mozgov. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. They double team Curry. Thompson left side. 6 on the shot clock. And Curry, here we go. LeBron with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Cleveland now, time running out. From deep three-point range. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Thompson outside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Just absolute domination in this one for Thompson. He has 8 points and 7 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Well, that's not a combination too many players are capable of either, guys.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded.
And Curry, here we go. Thompson again, Shumpert. This one for 3. Klay Thompson, and that's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that is proved to be a factor in his play.
Man, one thing he's been able to do in this last season is find ways to quicken that release. And now, get that 3 off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid. He doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
Curry, good.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually